Hello all, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today we are going to see how to perform pivot operation in SQL Server. So basically if you see we have three columns. So pivot, now you may think like what exactly pivot will do. So pivot means convert rows into column, PRC, rows into column. So basically now if you see under 24, let's see the data. So if you see 24, now what we want one column for quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, right? And one row for 24. So basically this all the q1, q2, q4 we want as a one, q1 as a one column, q2 as a second column, and q3 as a third column. So wow, what for that, how we can achieve in SQL Server? Either we can achieve using pivot operator or case statement. So today we are going to see the case statement, right? So let's start. Firstly, like I just created a table and just inserted the data. So our table name is sales. I just inserted the data, and we want Q1, like basically we want five column. First one is a year, Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4, and their respective values, right? So now select. So let's here why year, then what we want, select year from, and sales is the our table, right? Now we use the case statement as I mentioned. Case, so case when quarter. So if our column, this quarter column, so our we have one column that is quarter, so second column name is quarter. If our this column contain q1, because we want four column, is equal to q1, then we want amount for that column, and end, right? Now if I go to the next one, again I copy the, we want four column. Currently we know how many like column we want, but if you don't know the column, we need to use the case statement. Now end, let me case. So now if you see we want, now if quarter contain q2, then amount, and end, right? Here I can mention as a, that column we want as a q1, as a q2, right? And here I can make sure the comma we want new column, and at the last q3. So we are the four column. So now if our quarter contain the value q3, then we want amount, and that column as a q3. If our this contain the q4, then q4. Now if I run from the sales, and as I mentioned in pivot we must need to do group by. So group by year, right? So let's run the code. Here if I remove this one, now you may wonder like why it is showing the amount. So we are the amount. So in pivot operator we must need to do the sum, mean, max, count, right? It is compulsory. So that's why I'm just adding the sum, and here I can close. So we want sum of this key one, right? Here also we want sum, right? So whatever the amount we get, that amount we was the sum. Sometimes if we get the quarter one as a two times, so that time we need to do the sum. So it is mandatory. We need to perform whenever you are doing the pivot. It is mandatory to do the any operation. Now if I run the code, now firstly if I run this code, you see the actual table, or otherwise let me run the both the query. Now if you see, as I mentioned, so here this is our original table what we have, and then this is our expected output. So we done group by, because whenever you want to do the summarization of data, we are like we do the group by. So that's why, like we are the here we are the four rows, but we want only one row, right? So we done the group by. And whenever, like, even though when you doing the group by, we must need to do the sum operation, right? So if you see for the quarter one, 21, this is the 1000 is the value. The quarter two, this one is the value, one 1100, right? So this is the one way. You can do in other way also, that is pivot operator. So that one we can see in the next video. So if you have any question, any doubt, please write down in comment, and please subscribe the channel. Thank you.